we're being joined all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa, by a very good friend of the house, Dr. Emeka Enyadike. He's the co-founder of DigiSportAfrica. Thank you for coming through tonight, sir. First question to you. So, by my last count, South Africa has no fewer than between 10 and 13 CAF-approved stadiums capable of hosting this match. Why were the South Africans so insistent on playing in Bloemfontein, despite the fact that there were questions regarding the quality of the pitch?
Thank you very much, and good to see everyone. My homeboy China. Look, South Africa has facilities they can play everywhere. The reality is that Bloemfontein is one of the places where they have a lot of fan base. Bloemfontein and Durban are the cities that you can take games to and fans will come. Johannesburg sometimes when Bafana plays in Johannesburg, they don't get fans because the fans in Johannesburg, especially that the stadium is closest to where they're more Kaiser Chiefs and Pirates fans than they are Bafana fans. But in Bloemfontein, there used to be a team called Celtic. So they used to be like the 10th most supported team. And so they've been starved because Celtic got sold off years ago. A few teams have tried to come back there, but whenever Bafana goes there, they get a lot of fans. So they go to where they're comfortable, like how Super Eagles used to avoid Lagos and go and play somewhere. So Bloemfontein has been a good hunting ground for them, but more especially because of their fans. And by the way, they have a good stadium there as well, which hosted the World Cup soon.
Okay, well, now
the good thing for them is that they're home everywhere.
Okay, well, the two head coaches of the Bafana of South Africa, Hugo Bruce and Eric Chelle, have been speaking ahead of that match at the pre-match press conference held earlier today. Both men expressed confidence in their players' ability to get the required result. Nigeria must win in order to keep their World Cup qualification hopes alive, while a draw will pretty much keep South Africa on course for a first World Cup appearance since 2010 when they hosted the tournament. Let's take a quick listen to coaches Hugo Bruce and Eric Chelle.
It's a big opportunity we have tomorrow. We all know if we win the game, we are qualified. This is not mathematically, but then it should be a miracle if we shouldn't qualify. So we all know that. And it's a big opportunity to win the game tomorrow. But again, we are playing against a very good opponent also. And it's not because they are 6 points behind us that we have to think that Nigeria is not a good team anymore. When you see the players there, they all play abroad in big teams in Europe. So that means there is quality. But we don't have fear to play that game of tomorrow. I think
we are focused about only the game. We don't think about we play 2 days ago. We are focused on our game. We are focused on our game plan. My players are so motivated about this game, and just only focus and happy to play a game like that. This is the big game, and we know that. So only focus on tomorrow and not what happened yesterday or before yesterday. Just try to go forward. I'm really happy to play this game, like my players. We are happy, and this is the moment to do a great.
Well, South Africa played 31 World Cup qualifiers at home, lost only 4. One of those losses was to a Nigerian national team in 2008. The question is, can Nigeria do it again? The question is very simple. We need to win in order to stand even a remote chance of qualification. But let me come back to you, Emeka. South Africa have one of the rising powers in African football. Traditionally, they've been difficult to beat. Just how difficult a task is this for the Super Eagles tomorrow, going by how the team has played in the qualifiers and knowing that their backs are to the wall, they must get a result, but they're shorn of their most potent weapon, Victor Osimhen. Just how difficult a task is this tomorrow?
I think it's a very difficult game because South African team, especially under Hugo Bruce, has been very well drilled, very organized. But one thing that Hugo Bruce has done is that for the first time, South African team is not dependent on Orlando Pirates and Kaiser Chiefs players, which is very, very, very surprising because for a very long time, they used to form the bedrock of the team. But this team is built, he's just gone out and picked the best players available to him. Yes, there's quite a lot of players from Sundowns, but there's players from just about every team that's doing well in the league, and so they're very motivated. They've done well. They've picked up results. You saw even from AFCON they were good, and they've had consistency, which is something we haven't had, and that's the only worry for me because we change coaches anyhow, but the weird thing is that for some reason we keep inviting the same players. Some of them were part of the team that didn't qualify for the last World Cup, and some of them really have shown that they haven't improved. And I struggle to justify the presence of some players in that team, and I don't want to call names. I just want to say that we're harping on Osimhen. Osimhen is not available. If he's not there, like we don't have other players. We saw Hugo fall down and still manage to score. We have still Decisive who's been scoring goals, and often we ignore him. I think we should work with the players that we have, put them in, and Chelle needs to pick his team better. In that last game against Rwanda in Kigali, I saw a midfield that just didn't work. Wilfred Ndidi has not been playing so much as a defensive midfielder in the last 2-3 years, but you keep playing him in that position. And then we have we have Santos, who's done quite well, and should actually, when we pick the players who are younger, who are hungrier, we will get results. You saw with Tolu in the last couple of games that he's come on, he's done pretty well. So we need to pick our team correctly. And I have the feeling that Osimhen not being available might be a blessing for us, because one thing I know about South Africa is that they like to look at rankings of teams. They know, of course, Nigeria is a difficult team, and you heard Hugo Bros say that. But one thing they like to do is when they see that you don't have your star player there, mentally they get very confident that, without this player we can do better. I think we just need to play with who we have. We have enough quality. We could have better players if we actually go out and get players to join our team. A player like Tosin, which by now from Chelsea should be in our team. There's a lot of Nigerian players all over the place, but we keep inviting the players. It's almost as if there's some agenda by certain people to have certain players always in that team.
Okay.
And for me, I'm not comfortable with that, but I have a feeling that we might just pull something tomorrow.
Amen to that.
And I think the focus for me, I think, should be, let's win all our games. Let's see if that gets us either top of the table if South Africa falters, or we get into the playoffs. Okay. Because we've done ourselves really bad. Yeah.
Okay, sorry to cut short, but fans of both the Super Eagles and the Bafana have been speaking. Let's quickly listen to what they had to say. Fans in Bloemfontein, both Nigerian and South African, were speaking ahead of the match.
Nigeria have been playing, but the problem there is that we have been playing with South Africa a long time ago, and we always beat them. I think this game is going to be a challenging one, but definitely we'll come out victorious.
I'm going to go to the stadium today to support South Africa, Bafana. That's who I'm supporting. I want them to win. I want them to qualify. I have so many reasons to support Bafana. One, I'm residing in South Africa. Two, I have a family. South Africa have given me a lot. They have given me a wife, they have given me children, they have given me so many things that I could not get back home.
Bafana is going to beat Nigeria, eh? Because when we remember last time we played a draw. But now our guys, they are ready to win. As we saw our coach, and the way our coach was spoken to our players. So tomorrow we are winning.
According to my point of view, I don't think Nigeria will make it. The reason why I'm saying that is because the last match, this is the rematch. We played draw in their home ground. So I don't think it's due to support spectators. I don't think they're gonna make it. South Africa is gonna win.
We know Nigeria, they play as a team. Something wonderful is going to happen tomorrow.
Well, fans of Nigeria and Bafana, and even Nigerian fans of South Africa were also speaking as well. Oye and Chada, I have to come to you very quickly. We are hard pressed for time. can these Eagles do it? They've huffed, they've puffed, they've flattered to deceive. They've not shown anything worthy of applauded so far. But with their backs to the wall, can they deliver? Oh yeah?
Yes, they can, if they change their attitude. What we saw against Rwanda was absolutely poor. Tolu came in and helped us. But if they can change their attitude, if they are hungry, they have the desire and the determination, we have better players than the South Africans. Yes,
we have better players, but they seem to have a better team. You want to come up with the scoreline? Yeah. What scoreline are you going with?
Yeah, 1-0.
1-0?
Yeah. For Nigeria.
For Nigeria. China?
For tomorrow's game, can we do it? Yes, we can. Will we do it? We don't know. It depends on the players the coach puts out there on the pitch and what he does with the players he puts out there on the pitch. What he does in terms of shape, formation, tactics, and all of that stuff, substitutions. We hope we can do it. We hope we do it eventually. But again, 90 minutes will tell. It's going to be a difficult game. Altitude and all, determination by the South Africans, the rivalry and all. It will be a very difficult game. Again, I would say, can we do it? Yes, we can. Will we do it? We don't know. We can only hope and pray.
Okay, well, hope and pray. That is the final word from Chana Chelle. Emeka Enyadike, followers from you from South Africa. You're on ground. You know exactly how it is, the conditions. Can Nigeria win tomorrow? And if you think they will win, you want to give us a scoreline?
For Nigeria, none for South Africa. That's my prediction.
Wow. Okay, that's... Well, I for the hope of every single Nigerian, home and abroad, and in South Africa, I hope that comes to pass as well. But I'll be speaking with three fine gentlemen, Onyenwichi Nwachukwu, Chana Chelle, and Emeka Enyadike tonight on Game On. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming through.